children, good morning. Last class we discussed about the Battle of Plassey. Today's topic, Battle of Busan in the year 1764. Already last class we discussed about the three Carnatic War, very important topic. First Carnatic War, second Carnatic War, third Carnatic War, and the famous Battle of Plassey. Today's topic is about Battle of Busan in the year 1764. So last class in the Battle of Plassey, do you remember the names? Ms. Jafir, the ruler's name, Ms. Jafir, Mir Kazim. Again, here also we can see in the Battle of Busan, Britishers defeated Mir Kazim. Already we discussed about Mir Kazim in the Battle of Plassey. So the Britishers again defeated Mir Kazim in the year 1763 and restored Mir Jafir as the Nawab of Bengal. So what is the again here change we can see in the Battle of Plassey? We discussed here what they decided to depose Mir Qasim too. But again we can see in the Battle of Busan, British defeated Mir Qasim and they appointed whom? Restored Mir Jafar as the Nawab of Bengal. So that name again, Britishers defeated Mir Kazim and they restored Mir Jafir as the Nawab of Bengal. So at present, now the Nawab of Bengal is Mir Jafir. Now, Mir Kazim fled. Anyway, Mir Kazim was defeated by the Britishers. So he fled to Awadh and entered into an alliance. What alliance? With whom he entered an alliance? A relationship about and entered into an alliance with Nawab Shuja-ud-Dawla and the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. So the question can ask for 2 marks. Mir Kazim fled to Awadh and entered into an alliance with whom? And entered into an alliance with the Nawab and Mughal Emperor. Name the Nawab Shuja-ud-Dawla and named the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. But what is the result? British defeated these combined forces of armies at Busan. That is the famous battle today we are discussing. What is that? British defeated the combined forces of the armies at Busan on 22nd October 1764. And Awadh was restored to whom? Shuja-ud-Dawla. You can underline the name. Again, it was restored to Shuja-ud-Dawla. In return for how much it was restored? In return for a sum of 50 lakh rupees as war damages. And Shah Alam II, Mughal Emperor is Shah Alam II, issued a farman. Farman means a royal order. You can note in your textbook, royal order, granting the company the Diwani. Diwani means the right to collect revenue of Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, and also with the powers of military and criminal jurisdiction. Military and criminal jurisdiction also. So this is about the first paragraph. Once again, recap. Britishers defeated Mir Kazim. And Britishers, what they do? They restored Mir Jafir as the Nawab of Bengal. Now, Mir Qasim was defeated, so he fled to Awadh and entered into an alliance with Nawab and the Mughal Emperor. Who was the Nawab? Shuja-ud-Dawla and the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. What is the result? British defeated these combined forces of the armies at Busan, the year of the war, battle, 22nd October 1764. And Awadh was again restored to whom? Shuja-ud-Dawla. Shuja-ud-Dawla means Nawab. And in return, how the Awadh was restored according to some terms and conditions. In return for a sum of 50 lakh rupees as war damages. And Shah Alam II. Shah Alam II means Mughal Emperor issued a farman. Farman means royal order granting the company. What grant? what it allowed the company to do? Allowed the company to collect the revenue of Bihar, Bengal and Orissa along with the powers. What also they given? The powers. What all power they granted? First to collect the revenue of Bengal, Bihar, Orissa and also the powers of military and criminal jurisdiction. So this is about the first paragraph. Now, what was the system following in Bengal? Bengal is having, or Bengal came under a dual system of government. Where dual system is what? Double system of government. What is this dual system? Nawab looked after the common areas, common matters about the welfare of the people. But the main areas, that means revenue, military, judicial. Already first paragraph we end with what? They collected the revenue and also they looked after the military and criminal jurisdiction. Same way here, British looked after the important areas, revenue, military, judicial. That was looked after by whom? By the British. So here again, the British gained enormous resources for the expansion. British managed to gain enormous resources for what? For their expansion. However, the people of Bengal, what happened? The condition of Bengal, they suffered immensely at their hands. The people of Bengal were very dissatisfactory due to the dual system of government. Because Nawabs only they are having small areas to look after. The important areas or the strategic areas are looked after by whom? By the British. Which are the strategic areas? Revenue, military, judicial was under the control of British. Hence, the people of Bengal were not at all satisfied. And people received no help from the company, and Nawab also, people did not receive any help from the company or from the Nawab, because during that time you heard about the Bengal famine, the year 1770. So the people received no help from either the company or from the Nawab of Bengal during the famine of 1770. Okay, so this dual system of government came to an end because the people were not at all happy with the dual system. So the dual system came to an end with the appointment of Warren Hastings. Who is the Warren Hastings? The first Governor General of Bengal. So which system came to an end? The dual system came to an end. Why? The people were not at all happy. Even the famous Bengal famine in 1770, the company or the Nawab did not receive or did not do anything for the people. So the dual system came to an end with the appointment of Warren Hastings, the first Governor General of Bengal. So this is about what? The Battle of Bhusar 1764. Okay, once again recap. Britishers defeated Mir Kazim. Mir Kazim fled to Awadh and entered into an alliance with Nawab Shuja-ud-Dawla and the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. British defeated the combined forces, and that battle is known as what? Battle of Bhusar. And Awadh was again restored to Shuja-ud-Dawla in return for the sum of 50 lakh rupees. And also Shah Alam issued a farman, means royal order. What is this royal order? Granting the company to collect the Diwani, means what? To collect the revenue of Bihar, Bengal, Orissa. The second paragraph is about the dual system of the government. Bengal is came under a dual system. Nawabs looked after the subjects and the important areas, revenue, military, judicial was under the control of British. And the British managed to gain enormous resources for their further expansion. And the people received no help during the famine, Bengal famine 1717. Either the company or the Nawabs did not give any support to the Bengali people. So the dual system came to an end with the appointment of Warren Hastings, the first Governor General of Bengal. Now one small topic is there. Now the three topics are the first, the Anglo-Mysore War, Anglo-Maratha War and the Third Maratha War. And that the first one is about the Anglo-Mysore War. So who are the rivals of the Britishers? Mysore and Maratha. State of Mysore and Marathas were the rivals of the British. The state of Mysore and Marathas were the main rivals of the British. And Mysore already we discussed in the regional power kingdom. The Mysore was under the famous ruler who Haidali, and ruled by Haidali, and after Haidali we can see later by his son Tipu Sultan of Mysore. During Warren Hastings governor, already we discussed Warren Hastings. During Warren Hastings governor generalship, Mysore and British were the strong enemies. Mysore and the British clashed 4 times, but no significant gain was made by either of the two. Okay, so the Anglo-Mysore Wars is only 4 points are the rivals of the British is Mysore and the Marathas. Mysore was under, it is ruled by Haidari and his son Tipu Sultan. And Mysore and British clashed 4 times but no significant gain. Moving on to the next topic, Anglo-Maratha Wars. So there are 3 Anglo-Maratha Wars. The first Maratha War, the second Maratha War, and the third Maratha War. Here all we can see what the Maratha power was completely crushed by the Britishers. So we'll move on to the first topic, the first Maratha War. It was fought between the Marathas and English. You can note in your notebook, it was fought between Marathas and English over the issue of who should be the throne to the Peshwa. Peshwa, it's a term given here. The who should get the throne of Peshwa. Throne. Okay, so the contenders who are for the throne of the Peshwa. The contenders are Madhava Rao II and Raghunath Rao. Raghunath, R-A-G-H-U, Raghunath Rao. So these were the contenders for the throne of Peshwa. So just note it. The first Maratha War was fought between the Marathas and English over the issue of succession to the throne of Peshwa. And the contenders of this throne were Madhav Rao and Raghunath Rao. Clear? Now, the British supported. Who supported Raghunath? Britishers supported Raghunath. And Madhava Rao was supported by whom? By the Maratha chiefs and Nana Patnavis. This Nana is known as what? The chief minister of Peshwa. But none of the two sides emerged victory after the war. So very short about the first Maratha war. The Marathas and English were engaged over the fought between the Marathas and English over the succession of the throne of the Peshwa, and the contenders of the throne were Madhav Rao and Raghunath Rao. So who supported Raghunath? Britishers supported Raghunath, and Madhav Rao was supported by Maratha chiefs and the chief minister of Peshwa, but none of the two sides emerged victory after the war. The second Maratha War. Here also we can see the Marathas and the British side. Who is from the British side? Governor General. Who was the Governor General? Lord Wellesley. And Marathas were there involved in the war. The second Maratha War was fought between the Governor General Lord Wellesley and with the Marathas. Here also we can see Marathas lost the war and entered into relations or subsidiary alliances with whom? With the Governor General Lord Wellesley. Okay, the last war is about the third Maratha War. This was the final and the decisive battle between the Marathas and the British. Here also we can see Marathas one side and the name of it was fought between the Marathas and the Governor General of India, who is that? Marcus Hastings. Here also Marathas was completely crushed by the Governor General. Okay, so the British took recourse to different means to further their dominance over India. So this chapter till here only you have to study for your annual examination, for your December exam. The next topics is not included in the syllabus. That topics and all you will be studying in the 10th grade. Okay, doctrine of lapse, the theories and all you will be studying in detail in 10th grade. Okay, so till here the chapter, the lesson 5, the first topic about the two questions, English East India Company and French East India Company. Then about the three Carnatic War, then about Suraju Dowla, then Battle of Plassey, Battle of Buzzard, and today's main topic, Anglo-Mysore War. The first one, first Maratha War between Marathas and the English, and about the two contenders are the Madhavrao and Raghunath Rao. And British supported Raghunath, and Madhavrao was supported by Maratha chiefs, and Nana Patnav is the chief minister of Peshwa, but none of the two sides emerged to victory. The second one is about the second Maratha war, the Marathas and with the Governor General Lord Wellesley, and the Marathas lost and entered into a subsidiary alliances with Lord Wellesley. The final battle is known as the Third Maratha War. In that, the Marathas and from the British side, Marcus Hastings, the Governor General of India, it was fought between Marathas and Marcus Hastings, the Governor General of India. In this final battle also, Marathas was completely crushed by whom? Crushed by the governor. The Marathas were completely crushed by the Governor General Hastings, Marcus Hastings. Okay, so take your notebook, write the short notes about today's topic, Battle of Buzzard, Anglo-Mysore War, the first Maratha War, the second Maratha War, third Maratha War. Only till here for the exam. One more chapter is remaining that will continue, that will take next week. Hope the topic is clear to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.